Okay, so everybody's going crazy about this election thing, right? And like Facebook is crazy, campus is crazy. Everybody's really bugging out right now. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people are. So I know I said a lot of stuff on Facebook. I said a lot of stuff, status updates, wall posts, whatever. So I guess what I really just want to do is just make my 3 points and go back to living my regular life because it's getting out of control. So I guess we can just call this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because the 3 things I want to talk about are Wednesday convocation, a pressing issue that I've seen on Facebook, and then what I heard this morning on the radio. Okay, convo on Wednesday. I think what happened was, no, I don't think. What happened on Wednesday was the Chancellor of Liberty University decided to, well, first of all, convo on Wednesday in itself, and I haven't been in a while, but I know Wednesday convos are usually like Crunk for Jesus, super hype, and it was really somber. It was, all the songs were very low. The prayers were very remorseful and disheartening, just sad, like maybe a leader had died. And when Jerry Falwell Jr. got up to speak, I think a problem that a lot of people had, the people that have been expressing their opinions through different venues, is that never once did he congratulate President-elect Barack Obama for becoming the first African-American in U.S. history to ever become the president. Like, I mean, it was a great achievement and success for African-Americans, for people of color, and for our nation, and he totally disregarded that fact. He decided instead to say how sad we were that Liberty University's voters didn't get the guy that they chose, obviously deciding that everybody at Liberty who is a conservative Christian is also a Republican. Vote Christian, vote Republican. No, everyone there is not a Republican, and for you to be that way and to say that, oh, we're all so upset, no, that's not necessarily true. That's a problem that I had. Another problem was the comments that were made. The next generation won't let us down like this one has. The moral Christian character was lost in the last people that were elected into Congress and got seats, but we're going to raise up a new generation of champions for Christ. That blows me. You can't just say stuff like that. I mean, if there was any day when I feel like he needed a speech coach, it was probably Wednesday, November the 5th. It was the worst thing he could have ever done. Like, probably not the worst, but probably like top 3 from what he'll do in his career as chancellor. That's something I had a big problem with. Also, after convo, there was just a lot of stuff going on. I didn't stay for the whole thing because, go back. Right after he made that remark, he goes and he introduces the speaker for Missions Planning Week, Jamie George, and then he comes back and says, oh, but wait, I want everybody to treat each other with respect. You can only ask for respect after you've given that measure of respect already. And once you go on for 15 to 20 minutes without ever mentioning that we have a new president, that he's going to be our leader, that we should pray for him, you can't go back and then tell me, oh, by the way, be respectful. No, it's not going to happen. You have to show respect. Like the Bible says about if you want to be, if you want to make friends, you have to first present yourself friendly. If you want somebody to give respect and you're the leader, you lead by example. You can't go on a spiel about how you're so upset, we're so disappointed, the country's been let down. People act as if God has let them down. How dare you challenge the authority and the reign and the sovereignty of God? That blows me, totally blows me. Okay, so after that, we have Thursday. On Thursday, there is a letter handed out via email talking about how the chancellor's been discouraged by hearing students treating each other with disrespect and using derogatory things against each other about the results of the election. How can you be surprised when you gave the okay the day before? That's what I want to know. How is it such a shock for you that people are behaving this way when you basically said yesterday, sure, go ahead, be rude, be a jerk, because the guy that we wanted didn't win? I'm pretty sure that's almost close to verbatim. Then, okay, done with that. The letter, in my opinion, as I said before on Facebook or whatever, too little, too late. Don't come back with a written statement saying, you know, oh yeah, oh by the way, he's the first African American president. This is a great achievement for U.S. history. What you write down on the 6th should have been spoken on the 5th. That's my personal opinion. I don't know if anybody else shares it. I just feel that that is the standard that should have been set, the precedent that should have been set for respect on our campus. If you want diversity, if you want growth, if you want your minority students not to have the poor retention rate that they have, you need to step your game up. Sorry to be so urban. You need to improve the quality of the way that you handle business as a chancellor, as a man, as a Christian man, as an evangelical Christian man. We already have bad reps. Wait, take it back. I'm not an evangelical Christian. I'm just a Christian. I like Christ. A lot of his people get on my nerves. Anyway, so, done with that, done with Thursday. Let's go to Facebook. We had a lot of people saying stuff like, oh my gosh, why does everybody keep talking about race? I don't see color. It doesn't matter that this man was black. First of all, he's not all black. His mother's white. Okay. Then we have, I don't understand, why is everybody so upset? Or we have people going, God let me down. There's Facebook statuses that say, I prayed for a miracle and God abandoned me. There's people that say, oh, I'm going to move out of the country because Barack Obama's the president. How rude is that? And I'm not talking about my secular friends. I'm talking about people that I went to camp with. I'm talking about people that I've had classes with. That's so out of line. How do you say something like that? And on the other hand, I have some of my other friends, the minorities, who are acting so retarded about this whole thing. Okay, it's great. It is an amazing accomplishment, but don't take it too far, because there's still a lot of personal responsibility that you have on your own hands at this point. Yes, it's great. Let this be a catalyst for the betterment and improvement of minorities, but don't let it be a scapegoat for you to get away with being ignorant on campus. Don't let it be an excuse for you to stop going to class, for you to stop doing homework because the black man's the president. No, that has nothing to do with you. You as a person need to take personal accountability for your actions. That's what I have to say about that. Also, you have the people going, for the people who say it's not about race. Okay, if you strip down Wednesday's combo to everything, just take away the fact that it was a president, take away the fact that it was liberty, take away the fact that we're Christians, what you had was 5,000 white people who were disappointed in a black man's accomplishment. Sorry, I know that's probably going to make people mad, but if you take away everything else, you had 5,000 white people who were upset that a black man achieved the level of status. You can't tell me that's not going to cause some type of issues. I didn't look at it solely from that perspective, but it crossed my mind. That's all I'm saying. Then if you add one more level to it, you had 5,000 evangelical Christians who were disappointed in the success of another man who you don't know for sure is a Christian, just like you don't know anyone's true testimony if you're not that person. I'm so overwhelmed with just this whole thing. This morning, okay, Friday, I'm driving down the street or whatever, and I hear on the radio some students at Liberty University are having problems with the election results, and the chancellor sent out a note telling the students to treat each other with respect, blah, 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 basically restating the message that was sent on Thursday. Way to go. So already that cleared Liberty's name. That cleared Jerry Falwell Jr.'s name. That made him seem like he was the redeemer of the school, trying to make peace. However, it was Wednesday, not Thursday, when he should have said those things. That I just have to go back to that. You cannot tell me to be respectful if you yourself are not respectful in the beginning. You can't do it. It doesn't work. Monkey see, monkey do, pretty much in effect. Say what you will about my choice of cliche or whatever. I'm just saying there's no possible way that you can ask for the school to show that level of respect when you didn't do it. And even in the letter, you did not apologize. You blamed students' actions for causing the problems that were going on campus. And a lot of people are saying, oh, he's only been the chancellor for 2 years, cut him some slack. No. I'm sorry. You're the chancellor. It's not a position where you can have slack. Okay, I'm pretty much done. I don't really have anything else to say about it. Me personally, yeah, I did vote for Barack Obama. No, not because he was black, because if Tyrone Johnson ran for president, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have voted for him. I voted for Barack Obama because I felt he was the best person for the job, and because I felt that John McCain was pretty much on the same line as President Bush, and gas was almost $4 last month. Today, it's $1.99. I'm not saying that Barack Obama has done anything to fix that right now, but I'm saying it's looking pretty good for me. And at the same time, even though this man is in this seat as president-elect right now until he becomes inaugurated in January, look at all the good things that are still happening for Christians. Abortion things are being banned. Referendums are being banned all over the country. The gay marriage acts are being banned. Like, changes are still happening for Christians. Don't act like we're not praying. Don't act like God isn't hearing our prayers. Just be able to accept change. Be able to gracefully bow out and accept defeat at some point in your life. I mean, just because the face of the country isn't the poster child for